victims of all ages. What's happening, motherfuckers? Wishing you guys a gracious good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you, wherever in the world you may be. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a couple minutes today, having a drink, smoking a bowl, cigarettes. We got it all here. We got AIDS, we got all that shit floating around. Listen, let me ask you guys this question, right? Okay. I don't know if you were one of the ones, but let me ask you something. If a fence around the Capitol, okay, follow me? If a fence around the Capitol seems like a good idea, but not on the U.S. border, you're a special kind of fucking stupid. Okay? I just had to throw that out there. Hey, and you know what? I understand it's probably just me. I don't know, like, relationships just fucking suck anymore, you know, like the whole getting to know somebody bullshit. Look, let me tell you something. I figured out relationships. It's real fucking simple. You remember how, like, whenever you was a kid and you be playing Nintendo and shit and your fucking game would start acting up and being goddamn difficult? What happens? You blew it, right? And then what? It worked fine. Relationships work the same way. I figured that shit out. You know what I mean? But hey, look, maybe I need to go to the gym. I don't, you know. But look, I lifted up my shirt the other day because I wanted to check out my abs, and a fucking Tito fell out. No gym for this fucking cat. That shit's dumb as fuck, all heavy and shit. Hey, you guys are important. Very close to how you doing. Unbelievably appreciate it. If no one's seen the guys yet today, just know that I fucking love you motherfuckers over here. This first video is coming from North Georgia Menace. Guys, check this out, right? I got a fucking rights violation. We got illegal searches. We got cops preying on the fucking ignorant. We got it all in this one. Let's check it out together. North Georgia Menace, baby. Let's go. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Now suck on this, bitch.
Yes, sir. I'm the husband.
Husband who?
The husband of the woman you pulled over. Why? Did she give you consent to search your car?
We have to inventory the vehicle.
I don't. You pulled her over
Exactly.
for an illegal reason, an illegal detainment.
No, sir.
You pulled her over because you thought
Who?
the driver was suspended.
Who?
You had no way of knowing that the driver was suspended license.
You know we got pictures on our computers, right?
You couldn't see her. She had her face covered.
We saw her leave the gas station.
You didn't see nothing.
Okay.
So now,
Can you please leave?
no, sir, I'm not. That car belongs to me.
Okay. Well, run time the vehicle.
Okay, well, where's it going? First
Put your
off,
hands
what's your name and badge number?
Steppy Spivey, 697.
What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Cop, 866.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Brunson, 243.
Okay, what's the officer's name over there, name and badge number?
Yeah, if you want to see name and badge number.
Gabe Vasquez.
Okay, so, thank you. You're the sergeant, right? The supervisor. So, they pulled her over without knowing who she was because she was covered.
They don't have to.
Yes, you do. I get this is a stop and ID state.
Listen to me. The only thing they have to do is verify that belongs to a female driver, the female suspended.
You have no way of knowing that's the female driving.
That's all they have to know to stop and identify the driver.
No, they don't, because you have to have RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. The fact that this is a stop and ID state, no, because you have no way of knowing. You had no way of knowing that she was the female.
Sir, we saw her leave the gas station.
And you could tell from across the street, you could readily identify that was her. That's what you're telling me.
Sir, we saw her leave the gas station.
So you're telling me you could tell that that was the female.
They can stop the vehicle and verify the driver.
You have to have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Female driving and a female owns it who's suspended. That's
so if any female drives that car, no, that's unlawful.
No, sir, it's not.
That is absolutely unlawful.
In your car, okay?
Where is she?
She's in your car. She's going to jail.
Okay, well, I will be up into your station here shortly, and the information will be in, right? Because I'm going to do a discovery request. I want all your notes, all your information, and then we're going to take this to court.
You get all of it. As soon as GCI.
Okay, well, when I can get all of it, we're going to take this to court.
Yeah,
and because that's an unlawful.
It's not unlawful.
That's unlawful.
I've been doing this 26 years. There is nothing unlawful about
the amount of time you've been doing it doesn't mean that you're good at your job.
Sir, please have a seat in your car, okay? We've done what we have to do.
Okay,
She's
well,
going to jail.
now that I got your name and tag numbers, I'm going to get or your IDs, I'm going to get your tag numbers too. You're losing your fucking qualified immunity today. Where's your vehicle, sir? Did somebody ride with you? Is there only 2 vehicles? Make sure y'all don't plant no shit. Bunch of dirty ass fucking cops. Fucking illegal detainment. Fucking Whitfield County's finest. Been doing this shit 26 years and don't even know your fucking job. I'm gonna have your fucking ass. We have pictures, my ass. You have something I can put this out there so these assholes don't try to get me for littering? Thank you. Ain't waiting in shit. You got me fucked up. Got a fucking tow truck here to pick it up for illegal detainment. Fucking Whitfield County's finest. Let's go. There ain't no reason to keep her here. We need to get her booked so I can get her out. Baby, I'll get you out in a minute. Can we go get her booked so I can get her out? Can we please go ahead and go get her booked so I can get her out? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get you out shortly. Yeah. Don't worry. Good. That's cool because I recorded too. Officer Cobb, nice to meet you. Say goodbye to your qualified immunity, bud. You too. You as well. Sergeant, you especially. Need to get you cops trained. We're going to make sure that happens. Where are they taking the car? Sir, can you tell me what impound lot the car will be going to? What impound lot are y'all? All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Real quick for me, give you some information, all right?
Yes, sir.
You wish to file a complaint. I don't know how much you know about the sheriff's office and the jail up there.
Not you were too close. Mine was zoomed. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just make sure you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Pull in, knock the side of the flagpole, down in the other one. If you want to file a formal complaint, you can go in there.
Yes, sir.
They'll give you a piece of paper, you fill it out, and go to hide.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I'm coming back. I love you. Thank you very much, sir.
Here's the name, or here's our name, number, and our address right here.
Yes, sir.
Who's the registered owner of it?
She's the registered owner.
Okay. In order for the car to be released or anything, you can go to the jail, I believe, and get a release form from her, signed by her.
Okay.
Releasing the vehicle, you'll have to have proof of insurance, driver's license number.
Okay. Now, she has insurance on that car. Do I just need her insurance and my license number?
Yeah, that would
Okay.
be fine, more than likely. If they give you any kind of problem about it, just ask for Trent, Liz, or Bob.
Trent, Liz, or Bob?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Buddy, have a good one.
You too. Drive safe.
All right, so what'd you guys think? Look, if you ever want to try something funny, I don't know why I just thought about this. If you ever want to try something funny, the next time you see a crackhead on a bike, start yelling at him. Is that my bike? Is that my bike, bitch? Is that my bike? It's so funny to watch these dudes fucking take. It's the funniest thing in the world. Anyway, that's all beside the point. This next video comes from the Big Dick Villain. Yeah, that's for real the name of the dude's channel. I'm not fucking with you. That's for real it. But this video, look. Cops always think that the first person that picks up the phone and calls 911 has to be the one. They're not over-exaggerating the story. They're not doing any of that shit. But the part about this that fucking cracks me up is listening to this dude explain this bitch to this cop, man. It's so funny to me. I don't know why. But the Big Dick Villain, baby, let's go.
We have probable cause. She's
Problem,
saying,
what's the crime?
she's saying that you're vandalizing her property.
What's the vandalism?
She said you put in some air conditioning back here without her permission.
Can you show me what she showed you? I mean, I know what
She
you're talking
hasn't
about.
showed me yet.
No, we need to go through. But we need to go through protocol because see, here's the thing: if you're here because she's saying that I vandalized the property, then I need to see the vandalism, and you need to point it out because once I give you my information and you run it, it's going to be in the system, and I can sue her. See, I had
Sue her for what?
for defamation. Because it's not vandalism. I have paperwork.
So that's what we're here to investigate.
But you're not here to investigate the civil. You're here to investigate any criminal activity. So I get it. I'm happy that you guys are here. But in order for me to give you my information, there has to be evidence of criminal activity. So you're telling me vandalism? Vandalism?
So that's what she's here.
So
She called it.
I need to be presented with the vandalism. I want to work with you guys, but where is the vandalized property?
Where did you put the air conditioning? You know where it is.
She needs the Fifth Amendment. I don't have to plead.
You're not in court right now.
I'm not in court, but I still have to assert my rights. It could be anything. I could show you this window, and she could be talking about another one. Which, let me show you. This window is vandalized, but I didn't do it. Somebody shot a firecracker here when we first moved here or whatever and busted the window. But
Okay, but listen, I know you don't live here.
I do live here.
No.
How do you know? See, that's the reason. That's the reason why I can't get. That's the reason why I can't comply with giving you my ID because you just said I know you don't live here. I do live here. She's telling you that.
Okay,
I'm
so
telling you
how
I
long
do.
just
I've
because
lived
you
here.
say you do doesn't mean is you do. Okay.
Just because she's.
Okay, that's what we're here to find out. So
No,
you gotta tell me your side,
that's a civil
you tell me her
officer.
side.
That's a civil dispute. That's the reason why I'm being difficult with you because you didn't already made up your mind that you know I don't. Yes, you did. You just already said I know you don't live
So
here.
why would she lie and say that you come and go? She said you just got back here a month ago.
Because she's
She said you've been gone
because she's the
months
ugly
ago.
old lady who used to be with me the best.
Exactly. Used to be
And
with
I'm
you.
not used to
So
be
you
with
guys
you.
had a relationship.
We had a relationship.
In Tennessee, no matter how long it is, it could have been you had sex with her when you were 18.
Okay.
That's still a domestic relationship.
Okay.
And you say you live here, but
I live here.
There's nothing going on now, right?
Right.
So you guys are still sort of considered roommates.
Roommates, I guess.
Okay,
right.
so is he calling?
But she says she doesn't want a roommate.
Yes, she doesn't
But
want a roommate.
She doesn't like. We bought this house together. She wrote a contract
How you
saying.
say that? Why you say
She
that?
wrote a contract. She wrote me a contract.
Do you have the contract?
I gotta find it somewhere. I have to find it.
Okay.
I have to find it. But we wrote a contract. Everything I do operates off a contract. So we had a what I believe to be probably an unenforceable contract in court for our relationship. In order for me to be with her, I told her from the first day we met that you're going to take care of me. I said when we talked, this is when we was in Chicago. I said if I'm going to be with you or if I'm going to deal with you, I can help you. This, that, and the other. You're not too bad or whatever. But you are going to take care of me. And she has been taking care of me ever since 2020. She pays the bills, she buys the food, she pays rent and mortgage, and all I do is I stack stuff up for her to win and succeed.
Meaning what?
Meaning like, okay, so I cook. She can't cook. So for all of 2020, for her to make the money to buy this house, I stayed at home and I was the trophy man, trophy husband or whatever, staying at home, cooking all the meals so that she could save
You guys
money.
never been married?
Hell no. I would. I would. It's just that I take accountability. So one of the other things is I told her when we first got together, I told her I'm not a one-woman man. So she was like, well, I'm monogamous. So I was like, okay, well, then that's great. Then you shouldn't be with anybody else, but I'm going to be with other people. She doesn't like me being with other women, but she can't stop me.
Okay.
You know, but what she does is she harasses me when she comes in the house.
Are you following her around with the camera?
I'm following her around with the camera when she is doing stuff that I feel that could threaten my safety or my freedom. Like I've been following her today to get footage or whatever, but not in her face. I'm not in her face. I stay at a distance. But because she's a gaslighter, I have to get proof and evidence against the police or if and when it comes to court, because she's such a liar. She's such a fucking liar and a gaslighter that she will make people and convince people to believe that, oh, woe is me. I need to be rescued from him. Oh, woe. Because like that's what women have to do. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. Woe is me. Please come and save me. So, like, I've done nothing to harass this lady. There's no legal, legitimate reason for you officers to be here right now. This is a civil dispute. However, I'm happy that you guys are here because she also just called her brother, which I recorded, who lives in D.C., to come here and stay a month with her. Okay. So, she doesn't know I recorded that, but I recorded that.
But she can do that.
She can do that. No. Actually, I know I can't. I mean, legally I can, but to keep peace with her, I can't. Okay. So it's like because her name is the name that's on the mortgage and the deed and stuff. Mm-hmm. But everything that we have going on here is stuff that's supposed to play out in the court. Not you guys are not judge, jury, and executioner. No, we never said so. Again, so the reason why I'm withholding my information is because I don't want to be judged by you. I don't want to be judged by whatever. So.
I'm not judging.
So you have not
figure out what's going on.
Figuring out what's going on is you have an entitled, ugly old female who I used to be in a relationship with, who she knows that I think she's ugly, she's hideous, she's trifling, and these are the reasons why we aren't together. However, during the time that we was in that relationship, unlike the typical black idiot goons that's just about getting pussy, I helped this old hag buy a house. Because when we broke up, I helped her buy this house. She could not have bought this house without me. She cannot maintain this house without me. And the problem is she wants me intimately and sexually and romantically, which because you are a horrible person. And the fact that she just keeps doing more and more stuff, digging the ditch deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm not going to be with a woman who thinks I'm so expendable she can call the police on me.
This contract that you have with her, that you say you have with her.
Right.
Does it say, like, you can go and please whenever you want and show back up anytime you want?
No, that's more of a relationship thing. That has nothing to do with.
I'm just saying because if you I'm just saying what she told me. You've been gone for a month or so.
Yeah, I go and come for a month, and what she's not telling you is that when I come back, she's quiet, she's calm, she leaves me alone, and things are copacetic. I've been here for a month, so for what I feel, I've overstayed my welcome, and it's time for me to leave again. And I've been preparing on doing that. I got caught slipping and I started doing too much work. So the other thing is she's the type of person who is extremely jealous while being jealous of other people. So she sees all of my tools downstairs. She sees I have a Mercedes. She might have said something. I have a car. I took my car because my nice car was such a point of contention because she's a very jealous individual. I had to take my car and move it, and I put it someplace in storage so that if shit goes down here or whatever, my car won't be here. She won't damage it, but somebody who she's attached to will damage it. Oh, girl, he ain't shit anyway. That's the reason why she doesn't have the will to hurt me, because she know that I've done nothing but do right by her. But the people that she's lying about, like she's lying to you guys, won't have a problem with arresting me, assaulting me so that she can put the cuffs on me. Her friends or her brothers will come here, throw rocks through my window, steal my tools or whatever.
Do you have cuffs on you right now, sir?
Not right now. But I'm saying you guys are different from other police officers that I've encountered or other situations that police officers who think that they can like make the law to their own will. So
I don't know who you've dealt with from at least our department before.
No, I've never dealt. Everybody that I've dealt with from Clarksville has been awesome. However, this is the first time I've ever dealt with the police in Clarksville where a woman, because this is usually a problem, when there's a woman involved, doesn't matter if she's black, white, ugly, old, maybe that might be a little bit or whatever, but there's a woman involved who is claiming that she needs protection from a black man. So, in order for us to proceed forward, because I don't want my name on any type of record or any type, particularly with her, unless I'm being presented with some type of a probable cause. I know my rights, and you guys don't have any probable cause to run my information. There's no probable cause of any type of crime. And if it is, it needs to be documented so that I can sue her.
It will be recorded.
That's the plan.
Right. But you have to have that before you run my information. So if you're trying to say that that she's accusing me of vandalism, then we can roll with that. We can.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The whatever you just put in. Some AC or whatever.
It could be. You know what? I plead the fifth on that. I know my rights officer. You have to do an investigation. So as part, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get me to tell on myself.
No, I'm just asking a simple
You
question.
just know what you just now did. You just asked the leading question. In court, that's called a leading question. You tried to ask me a leading question.
Look, we're not in court right now.
I know, but you just convinced me. You were trying to compel me to tell on myself to make your job easier.
Listen, all right. I've been upfront with you since I got here.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So listen, this is exactly what we're here for. I'll tell you that, and then will you please work with us so that we can get out of here.
I am working with you guys.
Let me finish, please. So that we can get out of here ASAP, okay? Nothing physical is alleged, anything. I went and saw the AC unit. Arguably, that could be considered possibly an upgrade. It's a little bit of a gray area, but you did, bust the hole down to put in that AC, okay? That's fine. That can be civil, whatever. With the part where we're at and the part where we have to do our job, this is not a domestic violence where charges are taken. For us, this is a domestic trouble. The domestic laws in Tennessee are very strict. Something's alleged, somebody goes to jail. Because of that, anytime we come out to something which is a domestic situation like this, we have to do a domestic trouble report saying we came out, nothing was alleged, nothing met the criteria for us to make somebody go to jail, and that is why we did not take anybody to jail, because if we leave in 5 minutes and you all of a sudden start whooping up on her, it's a liability on our end. Why didn't you do something more? Well, when we were there, that's what the reports are. When we were there, nothing was alleged, this, blah, 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 all swell. That is like our receipt for, hey, why we can leave without making an arrest. Does that make sense? That's why we need your information so we can plug you in, hurry, and then we can bounce.
No, that makes sense, but that still goes against my constitutional rights.
That's fine. What time is it? So we'll have a supervisor in about 12 minutes if you want to go that route.
Right.
Or see if they want it. Because here's the thing, man. You're failing to identify yourself.
Right. I don't want to be on record with this woman. Like, she called. Like, so if there's a crime, if there's something that took place, I'm all willing to go through that. What you call them or whatever. If you got probable cause, but now you're trying to get my information with no probable cause. And I sound like
you think you're in court right now.
So actually, I need to contact my attorney before I can continue to call you guys anymore. I need to contact my attorney.
Wait, do what you got to do,
thank you. What's your officer's name, officer?
Officer Dawes.
Officer Dawes, and that's
it's
Officer
right
Reed.
Sure.
You got
right
your
it's right there.
Also, y'all got your cameras working.
Yeah, everything is recorded.
Absolutely.
Your red light is on. Yours not.
It's not. What color is that, sir?
Red.
I'm
just saying. Like I'm looking at.
You making it. Like,
Mr. Joseph Purvey, will you please just go do what you need to do? 1980.
All right, guys. So the big villain, man. What'd you guys think? Ain't it so fucking funny how he was describing that bitch? That shit always fucking cracks me up when people do that. Hey, this last video that I got for you is it's a good one, man. It comes from James W. Moody, the patron of Philadelphia. There's all kind of shit that goes on in this video, right? We got violation of civil liberties. We got Second Amendment violations. There's even one point in time where the cop says you didn't do anything wrong, but I'm still detaining you anyway. But look, that being said, that's a Title 18, 6108. Don't know what that is? Check it out, baby. Let's get into this one together. James W. Moody, the patron of Philadelphia, got some shit for you, baby. Let's go.
Officer, I'm not doing anything wrong, sir. I said I'm not doing anything wrong. That's not true. That's not true, officer.
All right, no worries. Is that why you got the GoPro on?
Yes, sir. I know my rights.
No, you know what I'm saying? Is that why you got the GoPro on?
It is. Well,
no. For me to stop you?
No, sir. No. Absolutely. I open carry every day.
You have a license to carry on?
I'm not going to answer that question, sir.
All right, no problem. Stand right there.
Okay.
14-foot B1. Excuse me, 14-foot B6. Pull me out on the 7900 block of Fayette. I'm at Fayette on Vernon Road. I have about 1 mile to run as soon as I get back up. All right, so what I need you to do is, you said you don't have a license to carry?
I didn't say that.
All right, I'm asking, do you have a license to carry?
Officer, I say that's not.
No, my question is, do you have a license to carry? Yes,
I'm not answering that.
Okay, no worries.
I have my Fifth Amendment right says I don't have to answer
You're
that.
absolutely right. All right, so can you just just keep your hands, I guess, away from your waist. That'll be fine.
Okay, well, why are you asking me to do this, sir?
Because you have a gun on your hip, sir.
Okay, that's not a crime.
Okay, you're right, it's not a crime. However, I do see a gun. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. We had 2 homicides on this corner. Did you know that?
No, I did not know we had 2 homicides.
Okay, so...
It's my Second Amendment right, sir. I'm allowed to carry and open carry.
All right, so what I need you to do is, I'm going to, you didn't do anything wrong, you're not under your heart.
Thank you, sir. I'm not being detained?
Correct.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are being detained.
And for what reason?
Because you have an open gun, and I see, this is not an open carry state. I actually have a license to carry, so since I see it, I'm going to ask you a question.
Officer, this is an open carry state.
It's an open carry state, but the city of Philadelphia is a first-class city.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then for us, it's required that you...
That's not true, officer.
Okay, good to go. And are you a lawyer? Because I'm not a lawyer.
No, but I do know my rights.
Okay.
No, but I can tell you. No, I'm not going to argue with you.
And I'm fine with your rights. That's a great thing. What's your name, by the way? Anyway?
No, sir. I'm not going to ID myself. This is not a stop and ID state. This is not an ID state. So I don't have to do anything.
You're right.
I don't have any. You don't have any probable cause, officer. You don't have any probable cause to detain me.
Don't worry about anything else, sir.
Well, why are you detaining me, officer?
Because you're jogging with a gun on your hip.
Well, that's my Second Amendment right.
And I just asked you a
Yes, you
question.
did.
I'm not trying to be an idiot.
No, you're not. No, you're being very polite. You're being very polite, officer.
But understand this. You see them flowers right there, them stuffed animals right there?
Yes, sir. I do.
All right, and there was another body just killed. Not even 8 days today.
Oh my
You understand?
goodness. Yes,
killed
sir.
on this very area.
I understand.
So when I see a gun, obviously, what would you want me to do? Would you want me to investigate the area?
Well,
or investigate somebody with a gun?
Well, I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't want you to infringe on my civil liberties.
No, and I understand that, but
Yes.
I'm not. Listen.
Yes.
You understand you do have a gun on you, right? You do understand.
I do have a gun.
All right, and I asked you just for your ID, right?
Yes, sir.
And I understand your civil liberties. I understand your right to bear arms, Second Amendment right, and I understand people are real big on
What's your name, officer?
Officer K, badge 4068. This is my name. This is my badge number.
Officer, what's your name?
We know you got to go.
They're contacting me. You're contacting me.
They didn't say anything to you. They didn't say
all right,
anything to you.
okay.
I'm speaking to you.
Yes,
They're just making sure that I'm safe because you have a gun on your hip.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right, I didn't take the gun off your hip or anything yet.
No, sir. No, sir. And I advise you not to do that in legal issue for yourself.
All right, sir. I mean,
no,
the whole. Can you put this in the car, please?
Officers arrive on the scene. My hands are here. I'm not doing anything. I'm just. My Second Amendment rights are being violated. I'm being detained for whatever reason. The officer can't articulate why I'm being detained.
You're not being detained.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Well, I'm being detained.
You're being stopped for investigation at this point.
Well, no investigation. Okay, so what's the crime? What's the crime, officer? What's your name, officer? What is your name, officer? Yes, sir. No, well, he did contact me.
No, you contacted him. He's just
okay. Well, okay. Well,
I mean, just out of curiosity. I'm okay. My name is Officer K. What's your name?
Officer K. You're very. I respect you. I respect your uniform. No, I understand that.
Two grown men.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not going to ID myself. This is not a stop and identify state. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How many more bodies do we have to bury before we start just trying to get rid of some of the political stuff? I mean, not in a bad way.
No, I understand that.
But you know, am I out here trying to? Am I?
No, sir. No, sir. Very respectful.
Let me finish.
No, sir.
And my question is, am I out here intentionally trying to just violate you or throw you up against the wall? This isn't the.
No, sir. But you don't.
The segregation and all that stuff, and you know.
No, sir.
You understand? I have a community that's scared.
Yes,
you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand? I have two young men who are 20 years younger than me that we already had to bury.
Yes, sir.
All right, you understand that the tensions right now in this area is pretty serious?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, so all I'm trying to do is just again, I see you jogging, and
Yes, sir.
I just got done jogging. You check my Facebook. I just jogged today before I came to work.
Okay.
So I understand.
Yes, sir.
But I don't know people who jog with a gun on them out like that.
Okay.
Is that jogging attire? No, it's not. But again,
Well, I don't understand why it's not. It's nothing illegal against it. It's not unlawful.
At the same time, it's an open carry state, right?
It is an open carry state, yes, sir.
Technically, but at the same time, you have to, as an adult, understand that you're going to get stopped all day long with an explosive gun.
I don't expect that, sir.
Listen.
I don't
People
expect
are going
that.
to call on you all day. You're freaking people out.
I don't see why I'm freaking people out.
Well, you don't understand it. I'm just telling you what it is. What it is. You're going to get stopped all day in the city.
Okay, where's your sergeant at? Do you have a supervisor coming? Okay, all right. Can you ID yourself now, officer? I've asked you three times. I've asked you 3 times. Can you identify yourself, officer? Can you identify yourself? Can you identify yourself, officer?
My name tag's right here. What are you, blind?
No, I'm asking you to identify. What's your name, sir?
Here.
I can't see that
Well,
far.
then you got a camera zoom in.
Okay, officer, you're not going to ID yourself.
It's right there.
Yes, sir. You're not going to ID yourself. Okay. Officer, can you ID yourself, sir? Can you ID yourself, sir? And what's your badge number?
2860.
Thanks, sir. Unbelievable.
Hello, Sarge.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Just to give you
Fine, Sergeant. Thank you.
I want to identify himself to me. As you see, he has a sidearm on him. He's jogging with it. And in lieu of what's happening in this area, my beat, I just asked him if he has a license to carry, and that's when all this started. He says I'm stepping on his Second Amendment rights.
No, you did not. You did not step on my Second Amendment rights. You didn't take my gun. You didn't do anything. Right. Your officer has been more than cordial.
I appreciate it.
He had just asked me to identify myself, and I said I'm not going to. Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. I asked him for probable cause. He said he doesn't have any. He was just because of the neighborhood and things what happened.
Well, I did tell you that we just had 2 homicides, not even 8.
Okay, well that's not that's not a lawful reason to ask me for ID, sir.
But in lieu of what's going on out here, okay?
Yes, sir.
The community is in shock.
I understand that.
They're nervous.
I understand.
All right, and we have to restore some sort of sense of security. All right.
Yes,
now,
sir.
again, I didn't say you did anything wrong. I am a jogger myself, like
yes,
I told you. However, all right, it's a concealment carry, license carry in the city of Philadelphia. Now, if you're open carry, yes, you get a license.
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Let him finish.
Get your permit to carry concealed in the city of Philadelphia. All right. The state of Pennsylvania, yes, is an open carry state. However, this being a first-class city, you get the license to carry concealed. Now, once I see it, now of course I'm going to ask you, and I need to know if you're licensed to carry. Again, you didn't do a crime. I didn't pull a gun out on you or anything like that. I didn't pat you down.
You can ask me anything you want, officer. I'm not obligated to ask you. You don't have probable cause to ask me for me to do anything. I'm not going to ID myself. No, sir. Okay. Officer, can you identify yourself and your badge number, sir?
Sure. Sergeant Shevlin, badge number 356.
Okay.
So, from what I'm understanding, and you know, by all means, Second Amendment right, you're allowed to carry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What my officer's trying to explain to you is recent events, and I don't know if you live in this community or in this area.
I do.
Recent events, we've had 2 homicides and a shooting. We've had some nervous residents in the area.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, you're allowed by all means to carry.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes,
but
sir.
as my officer explained, because we are a city of the first class, you do have to actually have a permit for Philadelphia. Okay?
I understand that.
You want to carry concealed and things like that. So,
I understand that, sir.
My officer's just trying to ask you if you could just provide a little documentation.
I'm not going to ID myself. Are you familiar with Title 18, Section 6108?
I'd have to review it, sir.
Okay, well, I am. Ignorance is no excuse for the law, officer. And
Absolutely.
that's not going to help. That's not going to help me in the court of law.
Okay.
So I'm within my rights. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to ID myself, and I'm not doing anything wrong. You don't have probable cause to detain me, which is what I'm being detained.
Well, we're not detaining right now.
Am I free to go?
Well, we're just having a conversation as of right now.
Well, it's not consensual right now because I'm 50 years old, I'm full of arthritis, and I'm soaking wet.
Oh, I hear you. I mean, see you're jogging.
So this is not a consensual conversation. Okay. Officer, are you detaining me or am I free to go?
So let me ask you a question. So you're unwilling to provide any information to us?
No, I'm not doing anything wrong.
No,
you don't have any probable cause to ask me anything, sir. This is not Russia. This is not. This is not.
It has nothing to do
Germany.
with Russia. Germany.
You can't walk around and ask me to see my papers. I'm not doing anything unlawful.
Sir, let me ask you. We're just having a conversation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand that myself and my officers out here, we have a job.
Yes, sir. I do.
You understand that?
Yes,
you can agree with that, correct?
I do.
Okay. We have a job to do to keep the community safe. which you can understand.
Okay.
The officer sees a person running down the street with an open firearm out.
Yes, which is absolutely legal.
And I'm not saying it's illegal or
Yes,
legal. I'm not even getting to that point. I'm just saying, you as a reasonable person would understand why my officer would say, "Sir, could you stop a second so we can talk and discuss why you have a firearm out?"
Any prudent, reasonable person would understand why this officer would do that. But that doesn't give me, I'm not giving away my Second Amendment rights. If you don't lose them, you don't use them.
Right,
I mean, if you don't use them, you don't lose them.
I'm trying to take your right.
No, all right, and a part of me.
Sir, did I try to take your Second Amendment rights?
No, sir. You've been absolutely.
All I want you to do is just identify yourself.
Which I'm not going to do. In the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, if I'm not doing anything wrong, officer, I don't want to keep reciting the law to you. There's no ordinance. There's no ordinance in Philadelphia. There's no statute in the state of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania that says that I have to ID myself. I'm not going to ID myself, officer. I'm not going to do it, officer. And I understand you have a job to do, and I apologize for giving you a hard time.
With all this Title 18, and be completely honest with me, man to man.
Yes, sir.
And I respect honesty.
Yes, sir.
Do you just go out jogging? Did you do all this, especially with the GoPro, anticipating or looking forward to not so much a confrontation, but just communication? No, look at me when we answer. Okay. Man to man, you say you're 50, I'm 42.
All right.
So, but man to man, I know that in compliance with law, I'm a God-fearing man. Right. And I understand that, it says...
I am too. I love the Lord. I love the Lord.
I see it, but it also says, the Lord says, you will fall under at least delegated authority, which delegated authority means someone like myself who is having the capacity of the city of Philadelphia. I'm not trying to violate your Second Amendment rights or anything like that. Right. I do, however, outside of even with this badge, this is my legacy right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have ownership, if you will. I'm a stakeholder in this community. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
with this 2 daycare centers right here, one laundromat.
Yes.
One bodega or poppy store, 2 Chinese stores,
okay,
right,
yes.
A Jamaican store,
yes,
a barber shop,
okay,
soon to be a Dominican store, and all the kids in the area. Yes. I am concerned.
Yes, I understand
as a
that.
father.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, I do.
Do you have any kids?
I do.
So in the event that there was a homicide, God forbid it was somebody that was affected by you or that you know.
Yes.
Would you want me to do the same exact thing? Yes or no, right now?
Officer, I would not want you to step on anybody's civil liberties.
Good to go.
I would not expect you. I would want you to do your job, and you seem to be a fine officer, as are the rest of your colleagues. But I'm not going to trade my civil liberties away for, everything looks okay. I'm not going to do that, sir.
Well, as a law-abiding citizen, which it sounds like you are, and you follow the Constitution and the citizens of this great country.
Yes, sir.
Why would you, and I'm just conversing with you, why would you be opposed to providing us with your documentation saying that you're a legal gun carrier in the state of Pennsylvania and the city of Philadelphia?
Officer,
I'm just curious.
Did you take an oath to?
Of course I did.
Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
Absolutely.
Well, that's in the Constitution. That's absolutely right. Well, this is my Second Amendment.
Okay.
This is my Second Amendment right. You took an oath.
I did.
You swore to that oath, and my oath, the oath, my Second Amendment right, says that I can bear this gun. I can have and bear.
All I asked was
we're not saying
the Constitution. It's not something to laugh at.
So here's the problem that I run into. So in the city of the first class,
yes,
you actually have to physically show us.
No, sir.
The actual. Well,
show me the ordinance, sir.
Well, I spoke to
you. Show me the ordinance, sir.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
I spoke to my detectives, and they assured us that while carrying open in the city of Philadelphia, you got to show us some type of not identification, but you got to show us some type of a gun carrying card. So whether it be from a county or whether it be from the city of Philadelphia.
Even if Philadelphia had an ordinance that said that I must ID myself, the state statute supersedes that.
But we're a city of the first class, sir.
You're a city of the first class, but as I said, Title 18, Section 6108 gives me the right to do this. And your ordinance from Philadelphia, the city, you can't legislate your own laws.
We're not legislating our own laws.
No, sir, you can't. You can't legislate your own laws.
Will you sign your license to carry?
Sir,
what's the first thing you're
can I
told
show
to do?
you this? Can I show you?
You may, ma'am.
Okay. It's illegal in Philadelphia, except for cities, first-class cities, Philadelphia.
Do you know what defines a first-class city?
Oh,
it says Philadelphia right there.
Do you know what defines that, ma'am?
The law says right there.
I understand that. This is a city. This is a city of the first class.
All right. So let's. What is your definition of first-class city?
The city of a first class is a city with more than 1 million people.
All right,
Now,
so we can fact check that later on.
Philadelphia is, yes, it is a city of the first class. We are in the city of the first class, sir.
I did not do the last census.
I'm sorry.
I didn't do the last census, so I can't confirm or deny whether we have 1 million people or not.
Well, I'm telling you, I know my rights.
Okay, good to go. So
stop and identify will tell you everything you need to know, officers. You don't have any probable cause. Why are you detaining me? The next thing I say, sir, the next thing I say is, I plead the fifth. Okay, and I have a right to a lawyer, which is my 6th Amendment. Before we even get into that.
Oh my God. We're not even going that far.
Well, okay, well, you already did.
Okay, so my battery time ran out while I was with the police officers. I'm now home safe and sound, but not before the police officers put me in handcuffs. They did take my firearm and also threatened me with calling down. They did call the detectives, as you maybe saw on the film, but they were going to call down to the firearm carry licensing department and try to have my carry license revoked. So, that's what I'm dealing with because I was, a law-abiding citizen. As I said, they did raffle through my papers. They, at the very least, violated my 4th Amendment rights. They, like I said, they put me in handcuffs so that they could do that. And then they went through my pockets. They took my firearm. They so-called made my firearm safe before they gave it back to me, but not before being humiliated and imprisoned, for no reason at all, but being a law-abiding citizen. No apology. They just, and there was one real smart aleck guy. He's the one, I don't remember his name right now, but he's the one that threatened with trying to get my license revoked. And for what reason, I have no idea. So they were threatening me. They violated my 4th Amendment rights. They stole my gun and and they robbed me of my wallet. So there you go. So I guess we'll see what happens next. But I am home safe and sound. God is good, and I'll be back out tomorrow open carrying. Okay. So and I did not ID myself, but they did do it forcefully. As I said, my battery went out on the GoPro. So I hope you I hope you share this, and I hope you will subscribe and like, and just and share it if you can, so that we can get the message out. That's it. These are our rights, our God-given rights, and I'm not going to let anyone take them away from me.
All right, guys. So, what did you think? There was all kind of shit going on in that video, huh? That was some fucked up shit. Anyway, though, look. If you've made it this far, you've made it all the way to the end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending just a few minutes of your day with me. I appreciate that. Very, very, very special thank you to the channels that I highlighted today. That was North Georgia Menace, Big Dick Villain, or I'm sorry, the Big Dick Villain. I forgot that. And James W. Moody, the patron of Philadelphia. If you guys are unfamiliar with any of these channels, I always leave the original video links in the description. So click on that shit, head on over, send them a butthole pic, a titty pic, a masturbation video, whatever the fuck you guys do to show somebody love anymore. It's the 21st century. Shit's fucked up now, man. People are fucked up. Anywho, though, I'm on all the majors of social media. USVSTHEMPGH, type that shit in, hang out with me there. If you can't find me there, it's because I'm banned. The motherfucker get banned all the time. But hey, you guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated, especially to me. If no one has told you guys yet today, just know that I love yous, and I'll see yous in the morning. Cheers, guys. Stay safe.